Hi everyone, welcome back. In the previous coding episode, we built a simple calculator using if else statement. Now we will implement the same calculator using switch case, which is often cleaner when we compare a variable against multiple fixed values. Okay, let's see the problem statement here. This is same as the simple calculator which we worked in the previous episode. If you haven't watched it, I'll add the link in the description below. Please watch and come back here. Okay, so take two numbers from the user, take an operator and perform the calculation using switch case here and then print the result here. Okay, so in the previous episode I'll quickly just show you that we will use the same code here also to do the operation. So all remains the same here, that is taking the import the scanner class and the main method and taking the inputs from the user. Okay, so I'll go with the variable approach here. So I'll just go and copy paste the same code here. Okay, so here what happens, I have created a scanner object and I'm taking the first number from the user and saving it in the number 1 with the double and the operator which is stored in the character, and each character will be extracted using like this. So if you want a single character from the user, we use character at 0, which will extract one single character which is entered. Even if you enter more than one character, only for the first character will be taken here. And we are also entering the second number and storing it in the number 2, and we will have a result 0 and also valid true, which I have explained in the previous video why we use this. So in this I'll mainly concentrate on switch. How do we do the same calculation using switch here? Okay, so in the simple calculator we have used the conditions here, if else, right? So if operator is equal to, else if is equal to, here what we'll do, we'll take the switch case here, which is switch, and we will give the input as the operator here. Okay, now if the character is plus, result is num1 plus num2, and don't forget the break. Same with the case minus is equal to num1 minus num2, and break, and then case multiplication. So result equal to num1 star num2, and case division, result equal to num1 divided by num2, and I forgot the break here, don't forget the break. Okay, and also here break. Okay, so how the break is important, similar to that we also have to have a default statement which will be the default else here. So default else here will be invalid operator, right? So in this case the default becomes print invalid operator. Okay, and valid will be false, and after the switch statement ends, let's print the result here. Result equal to result. This is how we will do using a switch case here, and this looks more cleaner here, right? Yeah, so let's run this and quickly give some operators here. 2 plus 3 and 10 minus 3, which is 7, also 9 star 5, which is 45. So same with the division here. This is how we create using the switch case. So what happens if we remove the break here? So I have explained in the tutorials, it will be a fall through behavior, that is if I remove the break and it will result in the division, for example. So 10 plus 2, sorry, wait, I didn't remove the break here. Let me remove all the breaks. Okay, 10 plus 2, but the result will be 5, because instead of giving 12 it comes to the last condition which is division, and it made a divide here, and then it gives the 5 as the output. So to avoid this, we have to ensure that we will add break for all the cases. Okay, if you notice, we forgot to handle the divide by 0 problem, which I explained in the previous video. So in the division, inside this we can have if condition here. If num2 is not equal to 0, then result is added, else you add valid as false and print cannot divide by 0. Okay, so this is how we handle edge cases. So here we can write any if else statement or any number of statements inside a case. So only the break is the end of each case. Okay, so this is how we can write the simple calculator using switch statement. Okay, in interviews they might ask you why use switch instead of if else. What's the benefit of using switch? So you can say switch is cleaner when comparing one variable against multiple fixed values. Now let's quickly recap what we learned today. We learned how to use a switch case to write a simple calculator, and what's the importance of using break and default statement here, and how break avoids fall through behavior, and also how to handle divide by 0 situation in switch condition. In the next coding episode, we will see how to check a leap year. Thanks for watching.